Hello, everybody. This is Gordon here, and glory to God. I'm doing this video to show you some of the essential tools that you will need for the upcoming pruning season of 2026, which is right around the corner. I'm going to be starting, well, I should be starting this month here at the house. But for the people, I'm going to be starting January, February. So some of the essentials that you're going to need, because I don't want to keep anything a secret. I have to update these, but these are the essentials nonetheless. A pair of good workable gloves. Something that's flexible where you can hold each one of these is very essential when you're up in the trees. So these gloves, as you can tell, they're worn, but they're essential because they keep your hands from the wind. So those are very, and to go with the gloves, pick up some hand warmers because when it's -10, hand warmers in the gloves is a very good idea. That's why I had those. I do all hand powered tools. However, if you have electric, more power to you. Glory to God. For the last 3 to 4 seasons, I've used my 15-inch Corona razor tooth saw. I'm not sponsoring them whatsoever. I'm just saying where I got it from. This is a beast. Let me tell you, this one is 4 years old, and it is a beast. It cuts like a champ. I have a newer one from last season, and I'm probably going to get a third one. They last, they cut great. The teeth are not too big, nor are they too small. It's a really, and the curve of the blade makes it when you're, 10, 12 feet up in the tree, really, really, really nice. It's lightweight, it's steel. Next, I don't use this one per se, I use this one more, but the loppers, when you're, again, 6 or 8 feet up on the ladder, the loppers are very essential. And make sure everything is oiled so it just opens and closes easy. These loppers are again by Corona. Again, not sponsoring, just saying who they're by. This one is a generic brand. And this one has a little, as you can see when you open and close it, just a little buffer so you don't like clang. Loppers are for those high to reach suckers, really, that are above a half inch, really essential. This guy is above a half inch all the way up to 6, 7 inches. I even go 8 inches with this guy. I can really take off a lot with him. And of course, if I'm doing a maintenance prune, I always keep these shears right on me. I do bypass everything. You'll notice even the loppers are bypassed. It creates a cleaner cut on the fibers of the tree on each branch. It just allows for a better heal. I use 91% isopropyl alcohol, or there's other disinfectants that you can use. I use it on all the equipment. I don't have it with me, but I do use it. And the reason I use it is to disinfect, to protect. Between trees, between prune cuts, everything gets doused with it at least once between trees. And why? To keep disease and the rate of disease low. That's another reason why I prune in the winter and not the summer, because in the summer you have a lot more diseases, a lot more rot that can happen a lot quicker. We're in this winter, those rates go down by at least 65%. This is a new thing. Right here. Got it for my wedding. It's a really nice wedding gift. My wife has one too. It's shear holders for your side. So that, they go right there. I'm going to attempt it, and I will, I'm going to say something about this right here. When you're up in the tree and your shears are in your pocket and you accidentally button your pocket or you velcroed your pocket and you're trying to get your pocket undone and the wind's blowing, I think this may be helpful because it'll be right on your side. Hooks right up to a belt, as you can tell. It's leather stitching, generic again. And then of course this little guy. And this makes the difference. This is also by Corona. Again, not sponsoring or supporting whatsoever. I have used other brands. I really like some of their products. It's a sharpener for all of your, except for your serrated edges right there, or your teeth. But all of these guys, it's a sharpener, and I sharpen them. This way I get clean cuts, so I consider this a tool. However, it does not stop here. It goes on. A pair of lightweight boots, something that will protect against the wind, semi-water resistant. They don't have to be the best, just something to get up and down in the tree with. You can also use sneakers, but I prefer the boots. They're lightweight, easy to travel in. These are windbreakers right here. And I'll just have a pair of sweatpants under these. They come pre-built with a belt. Again, they block the wind when you're up in the tree. These guys are essential. I consider this a tool. And again, for the top end, this is a lightweight winter jacket, a windbreaker. Again, I'll just have a sweater underneath. Again, you want to be as light as possible. You're up in these trees, there's a lot of wind, there's a lot of resistance, and you are a weight. So the less weight you have on you, the easier access to your tools, the better. So I consider this coat and even that coat essential because they make it more possible and more efficient to prune the trees. So this is just a little updated video about what I'm bringing. Usually I'll put all of this into a bag, a carry-on bag. I don't have it with me, but usually a carry-on bag, something of this quality right here. Just carry everything into each person's house, each landowner's house. And usually the more trees I get, I if God allows, I try to get some of the family members to help me because one person can do a good amount of trees, but depending on the tree and the severity of it. Now I keep on going back to this. This is probably my most essential tool, especially for a severe prune. This guy right here will cut off a lot with angled cuts, of course, and relief cuts underneath. This guy will do the majority of the work for a lot of prunes. Now, that's if it's severe. If it's a maintenance prune, this guy right here, which has a very, it's sharp. Maintenance prune. So these two essential tools are primarily the ones I will use. One in one hand, one in the other. These loppers, I'll use them onto the side. I also have pole saws, hand pole saws. I don't use them. I have been looking into getting a electric pole saw, 14-foot, battery operated, 2-battery system. I'm still, biting the bullet with that one and climbing the tree with this guy. But then again, I go back to this. Handle still very firm, lightweight, so I can climb the tree like this, get so high. And I've actually cut up to 10 inches on this guy. Takes a lot of hand power, but normally I'm doing about 5 to 6 on a severe prune, and on a medium prune I'm doing 2 to 3 inches. And then if it's under an inch or under 2 inches, sorry, an inch, I'm using primarily this guy. He can do up to a ½ inch, 3/4 inch. So right there, I just covered all the bases. Again, you want to keep warm with your suit, your gloves, your feet, a nice pair of wool socks. These are not wool, but wool socks. You want your tools to be sharp. So this little guy, I would really suggest by any company, just getting a sharpener, because it will save you so much hassle. And believe me, this was about a 2-year-old pair of, uh, of shears, and I sharpened it, and it will cut through a ½ inch. Maybe not 3/4, but as you can tell, I got 2 different sizes here. This one will do 3/4. This guy has the girth to him, and the neck on him is really it. I have another one of these, and I lost it. I have no idea where it is, but if I find it, I'll let the person who's helping me use that one, and I'll use the new one. But for now, they're gonna have to use this. I actually have this one and a green one. So actually, I will show you the green one. I believe. No, I don't have the green one. So anyways, these are the tools that I use. Oh, and of course, I also use a 6-foot step ladder that can do 180 and become a 12-foot ladder. The reason I use these ladders is mainly for my bottom work. If I'm going higher than that, I'll try to flip it up to 12 foot. So I have a 6 and a 12 foot, and then, or I'll just climb the tree. So again, these are the essentials. Ladders are included in that. I know it's quite long video. I'm sorry for how long it is. It's just I really wanted to get this out before the season starts, so you know what to use, so that you can have that. And my next one will be in the new season, if God allows, pruning. That will be the new one. The pruning lesson. I think I'm going to start you guys out on the pear tree. We'll see. But at least you can gather your tools, both your body and for the tree. So this way you keep warm. You're safe. Don't forget your ladders. I don't have the ladders here. They're outside. I don't typically keep the ladders inside. But this stuff I do, just so it doesn't rust. This one rusts a little bit. It's 4 years old, though, you know. Shout out to all those who have given me great advice. You know who you are. Thank you very much. Blessings from God. Glory to God.